All right. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Kids on Bikes. We are running a live play, and the name of our show is Coming in Clutch. Welcome. I am joined by an amazing cast today who is going to be romping through an 80s slash 90s slash early 2000s themed,
Yeah, we are.
uh, just crazy fest of nostalgia. We fight monsters, play with magic, and break into government controlled scientific buildings all before the streetlights come on. But before we get to all of that, we're going to take a brief moment and talk about a couple other super amazing shows that are going on around here and in other channels and otherwhere in the world. So we are going to take a brief moment and pass it over to Claire to talk about another channel and show, and hopefully we can get a link up in our chat so that y'all can easily click and follow. Claire, take it away.
Thanks, Ray. So my name's Claire. I'm from Magical Miss along with G9M and also Michael, who is just not a part of the Kids on Bikes. But we are running our second campaign, which is Althea, the Next Generation. It is a spin-off of the Winx Club. Even if you have never watched the Winx Club as a kid, which was Magical Fairies, show back from France, landed in the 4Kids TV, that the dub was honestly cringeworthy, but also like the coolest shit ever.
Iconic.
But we're reliving some good dreams, but as the daughters of the Wings, and there's a lot of secret identities, dark magical artifacts, hoverbike underground racing, and a whole bunch of drama.
And mint up our noses.
And a lot of mint up our noses, and a lot of weird, a lot of dark spots going around in the universe.
The sporbs.
The
Fight
sporbs.
We had to fight boogers in the last episode.
We kept one as a pet.
They put one in a jar. They put one in a jar. That's where we're at right now.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah, so if you guys like Winx or anything else, a lot of things will be explained. But I hope you come join and have fun.
Awesome. I hope so too. And the link did go up in the chat. But also, if you are unfortunately not joining us live, you should. But if you can't, I understand. The link is also posted in the description of the YouTube video below. So check it out. Before we get into the rest of our show, we have another show that is on Shattered Tabletop Gaming that has just started. We did our first episode, and it was wildly hilarious, unhinged, and at some points I feel like we really tested the boundaries of monetization. So I'm going to pass it over to Mike to tell y'all a little bit about that show. So Mike, go ahead, buddy.
Hey guys, do you guys like cosmic horror? Does anybody in this room right here? Oh, cool. Does anybody in this room like G9?
Yeah.
I do too. I think she's awesome. How about we take a little venture down to Cthulhu and let's add one more great element to it. Let's make it in the West, in the Wild West, in 1881, Tombstone, Arizona. We have a great game. It is Cthulhu Down Darker Trails, and our show is called Shadows Over Tombstone. We have a lot of great casts over there. G9 is one of them. Ray is another one. I would have really liked it if Claire and M could have joined too, but there were so many people signing up at the first because of all the Wild West stuff. I was like, okay, this sucks. But that's cool. We got a great cast though. Anyway, so yeah, we had our first episode, so you can catch it on our Shattered Tabletop Games YouTube channel. I was nervous as heck to run it. I was really worried that all the work that I put into it was and the show was gonna be terrible, but I went back and rewatched this. Actually, pretty good. I was surprised. It was mostly because of me setting up everything, but I'm taking too much time. If you enjoy cosmic horror, if you enjoy Cthulhu, if you enjoy people having fun and long-winded stories, definitely come check out Call of Cthulhu Down Darker Trails here on Shattered Tabletop Games. Ray, back to you.
Well, I thank you very much. It has been a wild ride for all the games going on our channel. We're hoping to get a couple one-shots going and get the community involved. So if you're listening to this and you would like to join our Discord, please jump on in. You can play along with us. If not, and you want to join us live, you can earn channel points to mess with the players or myself. It's kind of free reign on whatever you want to do with that. We're all about chaos here. To make things even more entertaining, sometimes I will ask for chat to roll some dice. To do that, you just type in !D and then whatever die I ask for. If it's a 6, you're going to type in 6, 20, 20, so on and so forth. This will roll a die in the chat. I'll use your roll in the game, and it could be good, could be bad. Who knows? Who knows? We're all just pawns in a game here. Without further ado, we're going to roll the intro video, and then we are going to jump into our game. So sit tight, enjoy the tunes, which are provided by the amazing Laser Club, link in the description. If you like their stuff, go download on Bandcamp. It's super, super chill, super 80s. It's awesome. And we'll be right back. That slap bass. Hey, I don't know if y'all caught that or not, but character art, all of that awesome character art was done by G9 Games.
It's me.
Everybody point in a direction randomly.
This is where it's showing up on my screen, so I'm doing that.
Oh, goodness. Welcome to our game, everybody. When we last left our heroes, you were all gathered around an electric fence, which Milo so kindly found out that it was, in fact, electrified.
Sure did.
There's like still smoke coming out from like coming out of his head. I'm like, Lump tried to kill me. Wow.
That was certainly not bad. You also discovered that living in this building, or trapped in this building that you are trying to infiltrate to get a time-stopping watch, was another kid. Presumably kid. You didn't really get a very good view, but we pick up our story at that exact point. You all are standing around the fence. Ruby has taken off as all of you notice, like, Ruby takes off through the forest as all of you realize it is getting dark.
Is the feral one next to Milo?
Wait.
Like
Both
it's
are feral.
getting dark, like it's getting late
Like
dark.
the street lights are coming on dark?
Like, that is exactly what that means.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh no.
Well, I mean, I could stay out here for a little while longer. My mom shouldn't be home from happy hour until about 8. But do you all need to get home?
But there's she just asked if they want if we're here to get her out of here, and like Miranda's pointing at the shadowy figure.
How do we know it's a she?
Well, I thought the voice sounded like a girl, but maybe they're a they, or he, or an it. But they
Sandra look up into the sky and go, they. Anyway,
I found it.
I don't know what that was about. But like Ray, she did, like, the person did talk into our minds.
Or did they just In our minds.
In your minds.
Okay.
I'm glad that
Oh.
you all heard that too. I thought it was a ghost.
Well-
Which is a little disappointing that it's not a ghost, but
Well, I
maybe
mean,
we'll
they
all
could
be
still
haunted.
be a ghost, but we've all heard them.
Milo is trying to like. He looks like he's trying to poop.
I just so gross.
He's trying to like telepathy a message back to the person.
Milo's like, I got powers.
He's like, Milo.
It's just like everyone's all quiet, like staring at Milo, and everyone just hears.
Yep. Figured that was
Miranda just makes a
Milo.
little fart noise next to Milo.
Milo, did you toot?
No.
I think you did. I smell something weird. It smells like wasabi ice cream and Cheetos.
No, that's my hair still on fire.
Your hair
Well,
smells like Cheetos.
Lub starts like tapping Milo's head like this, and ow, it's everywhere. Okay. Gets a wet wipe from his pack and starts wiping his hands off.
Does Milo's really bad constipated telepathy attempt work?
No.
Okay.
The face is everything, man.
Roll for it, Ray, come on.
No.
Come on, man. That face Milo has to put like at least maybe a fish is trying to come to the land or something, man. I mean, he's
Like on the other side of the earth, something happened.
Random goldfish just like appears flopping around.
one fish just kind of jumping out of the water trying to make its way up towards.
No, Deborah the chicken like just appears.
Ooh.
Chicken in the woods. Yes, Miranda.
Miranda holds the lunchbox that she took from Lump's house and puts it over her head and like squats low like in a little offering and just stares at the window, hoping that they will make contact.
Miranda, what are you doing?
I'm not trying to communicate, but I'm trying to make an offering to see if they'll talk to me.
I don't think it
We're
was
gonna plan to come back and rescue them. We're gonna need to go home and probably sleep, but we need to come back with a plan. But maybe if they know another way in, that would help. So I want to try and make contact.
You see the figure kind of look over its shoulder and then walk away from the window.
Damn it!
Oh, you said a bad word.
Ooh,
you said a bad
telling.
word.
Miranda said a swear.
Said a bad word.
I think that
That's
these
okay,
are
we're just-
desperate times, and desperate times call for cusses.
There's men with guns over there. What are they gonna do? Shoot me?
Yeah, damn right.
Might.
Oh, you lump. You said a bad word.
Okay. Well,
Sandra looks impressed.
to get over this fence.
Damn right I did.
Head home and figure it out. Maybe.
Could I also point out that Ruby took off into the woods, and should we be worried about that one?
Yeah, we should probably go after her.
But there's also a kid up or something up there that talked to us in our minds, and they said something about helping them. So
Maybe it'll visit us in our dreams, and we can figure out a way to get in where we don't get electrocuted.
I mean,
We have
don't
too
these
many
guards?
options.
Don't these guards have to go on like a break or something at some point?
Don't they have a potty break?
I mean, somebody would have to. Ooh, I just
with
had-
the roll of the 6 from chat, as you all are trying to, discuss what had happened. First, I'm going to say this: that Ruby didn't just run off into the woods in a random direction. Ruby was running towards home.
Okay.
Okay.
So, like Ruby's not going MIA. But with chat's roll, the guards are standing there doing their thing, and you see more guards come from the building, and they walk up to the ones that are already there, and they're like, "Hey Tim, what's up, Jeff? Up, guess my
Smell like
shift's
that.
over. All right." They they do a little like changing of the guard, and
Where's the time?
where's
Where's the watch that's not one that's going to take us to the past or the future or stop it? I don't know.
Oh, what do we do? What do we do?
We probably just have to go
wait.
because obviously we can't go to the front. We can't go over the fence, and
There's a tree right there that we could use to get over the fence.
Milo tries to climb it.
Didn't this happen before? Is that why Milo hit the fence?
I swear.
Milo tries to climb it again.
Okay. Definition of insanity, everybody. Go ahead and tell me.
right?
What
No,
do
I
need
like
to
it.
roll, God.
Well, to be technical here, Milo tried to swing from the tree using a jump rope last time.
Oh, that's right. Miranda's whip.
Yeah. Can I try to climb the tree and, I don't know, try to find a branch that's closest to the fence and he can just, like, I don't know,
Jump.
jump? He's not thinking through with this, but that's what he wants
Right.
to.
Oh, you can certainly try.
Oh.
Milo, how are you gonna get back though?
You are gonna break every bone in your body.
To a secret.
How tall is this? How tall's the
Everybody
fence
stop. Let
again?
him do this.
At least 7.
Let him do this. I believe in you, Milo.
Thank you.
He really doesn't.
he really
Just look
doesn't.
see Milo get hurt because he broke his window.
I didn't break your window. I just spilled wasabi
Oh.
ice cream everywhere.
It got
I-
really messy. It's probably gonna be super sticky. You're gonna have a lot of bugs.
A lot of
that's
bugs.
bad. That's just as bad. He's cool with it.
Milo, give me a grit roll.
To be fair, Lump
The
does
D's
not
there.
actively wish for Milo's death or harm either. It's just wants Milo to be a victim of his own consequences.
Right.
This is just climb the tree, right? This isn't me like trying
Right.
to jump from. Okay. Climb. A 3.
Okay, so it's not the most graceful thing Milo's ever done, but you do manage to climb the tree.
I have it
You
stick in
are
my hair.
like inching out precariously on this branch. It's like slowly bending towards the fence. And at this point, to launch yourself over the fence, I need a flight roll.
Oh no.
I do have a D20 in flight.
You know what I never did?
Fly, little man.
I do have a D20 in flight. Now the question is, how will Milo get back?
Good question.
Like this thing is built up against a cliff.
Mm.
Yes.
Strong choice, wrong choice.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
It is, yes.
is there a way since I'm taller now? Do I have a better vantage point of the building? Can I
I'm
see?
gonna say sure.
Okay. Is there a way that I can see where the person went? Did they go like further into the building, or did they like go left or go right or something? If I can like somehow catch their face.
Okay, so you know what? I feel like this will be fun. So
Oh boy.
Milo getting closer to the second floor, you can kind of peek in a little bit and you see what looks like a room for a child. It's got it like a bed, like you can see the corner of a bed. It's got like some posters on the wall of like Tina Turner and
Tina
stuff
Turner.
like that.
I love Tina Turner.
I do too.
Um,
Sad she died.
Yeah,
Right.
M does.
Is-
Cassandra's kind of here or there on Tina Turner.
Mike legitimately had a crush on Tina Turner when he was a kid. I kid you not. It's a real thing.
Incredible.
Ever
Is
since,
the kid
don't forget. Sorry.
is the kid still in the room, or did they leave the room?
So it looks like the kid left the room, and you see a couple of like people come in. They're wearing like white lab coats, definitely adults, and they start like collecting some of the drawings and notes and stuff off of the kid's desk.
They're collecting notes.
They're taking
He's-
their art.
Or maybe the kid is writing some really crazy alien code and they're taking that and trying to decrypt it. Whatever that means.
So they're a telepathic alien.
Milo, as one scientist leaves the room,
Yes.
Another one stands in front of the doorway. They appear to be talking to someone. They kind of back up a little bit, and you see the form of a child. I say the form of a child because it is not a child. They have gray skin, a bulbous head, and large black eyes.
It's a gray baby. Oh my god.
Gray.
It's a gray Victorian child.
I'm so excited.
Milo
They-
is just standing, mouth agape, slunched over like,
You see, they're not having like an angered conversation. They are talking fairly normally, just kind of like back and forth. And then you see them both laugh, and they reach in, turn off the bedroom light, and walk away down the hallway.
did the kid walk out of the room or did the kid stay in the room?
No, the kid left with the scientist.
No, I wanted to throw something at the window.
Dink.
What did you see?
I saw. I'm like excitedly bouncing on the branch. I'm like, I saw this kid, but it was gray and it was bald and it had black eyes and
Cool.
I saw lab scientist guys.
At this point, you do see Lump's eyes kind of get big. Like, maybe he might know something.
I'm like very excited and I kind of like scrabble down the tree like a goblin.
Cassandra was holding her arms out just in case you just fell from the tree. She's just like holding them out like that and is like,
Gray skin, big black eyes, and like a big old head. That
Yeah.
sounds pretty rad. Not gonna lie.
It looked, it was kid sized, definitely shorter than the scientist people, but they left the room, so I can't see it anymore.
Miranda's poking Lump. Are you okay?
What? Oh. Maybe.
Do
I
you
don't know.
something? What do you know, Lump?
What do you know?
Jeez, I'm getting interrogated. What do you know, Lump? Put the light on me. Well, when I was in NASA and I wasn't supposed to be, I kind of saw some papers that said about these beings that had similar descriptions, and it was part of the 1950s Roswell, New Mexico crash.
Are aliens?
Yes.
Like from another planet?
I mean,
Like from Mars or something?
probably. I don't know about exactly where. They said something maybe in the Andromeda galaxy.
I've always wanted to live on the moon. It seems
have.
really
Well,
solemn.
it's 1980, 90, 2000s. I think at some point we'll be able to, probably in the very near future. It'll probably be sometimes in the 2010s.
They
Yeah.
had
Maybe
alien.
even the year 2024.
They had an alien kid in the room. It looked like that kid was living in there, and he had like little drawing, or they had little drawings, and they took the drawings. So, I don't know. He's like picking his nose now. He's just thinking.
Orbs.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe we can get past the guards if we have a lab coat.
We're not tall enough though.
Well,
It's
is
not
that
a
Art.
tops of like left shoulders or something? Maybe we can pass.
Cassandra nods and is like,
We stack all of us on top of each other. We'll be at least one adult.
But how do we get inside though?
Do that, and I can't be ahead.
I mean, we keep the lab coat closed so they don't know that it's more than one person.
I can just imagine how lumpy this would be.
Is that someone kind of dig at me?
No, Gina, talking.
yeah, Lump sneezes for some reason. He's like, man, it feels like someone's talking about me.
Because you smart them.
Wait,
Yeah. Cassandra should be the head.
Yes.
Oh,
Cassandra looks the most
Looks the most,
scientific.
looks
I
the
think
most
you
adult
are off any of the scientists when they ask stupid questions.
with her most blotchy hair dye job in the world.
I mean,
Why little
I-
bitch?
my mom says that my hair is not professional, but Maybe it is in science.
Maybe if you just comb it back a little bit. Whatever a comb is.
Cassandra looks over at Milo and goes,
Have you ever even listened to The Cure?
What?
Exactly.
Okay, this conversation is not at all about breaking an alien out of a secret government facility, and I don't like it anymore.
Well, we have to get into the facility before we can break out of the facility.
Perfect. Lump, we're having a sleepover at your house.
Wait. Oh,
We obviously need to get more information from your dad.
Cassandra nods.
Secret covert operation.
okay. All right. I guess we're sleeping at my house.
Do you know what other? You have a better idea?
I don't know what to think right now. Milo's up there doing stuff. Ruby took off. There's something that talked to us in our minds, and the way Milo describes something is an actual freaking alien up in that piece.
When we get to your house, can I call and leave a message on my my mom's answering machine just to let her know? I don't think she'll be back.
Phone?
You have a
The what?
bag phone?
No, I just want
I'm like, that's too rich.
You're too rich.
That's too far beyond. We're like upper middle class, but we're not like here. We're just here. We're like
What do you
sort of
mean?
nice stuff.
You live in an attic with your own computer. That's rich.
Yeah, but we got it on sale at Radio Shack. So it's at the Western Auto.
Rest in peace, Radio Shack.
Oh my God,
not
yeah.
forgotten.
I guess we all go to Lum's place because we don't have a solid plan to bust into the government building.
Cassandra does kind of look back at the building and just kind of like nods and is like,
Yeah, we're gonna save an alien.
It'll
Miranda,
be like B.
I'm sure you have a list of ideas in your head. We could write them down when we get to Lumps, maybe.
Is that what a sleepover is?
I'm not sure. I was never really good at sleepovers.
I
Well,
went to a sleepover one time and I threw up, so I had to leave.
Yeah, thanks for that again, Milo.
I threw up. I dropped ice cream in your room, and I didn't throw up though.
Mom, I threw up.
Threw up. They call me hot. They call me hot.
Oh god.
Mr. Lump's parents, I threw up.
I threw up. And I opened the door and I'm like, I flew up.
Oh god.
That's awesome.
I'm
This is
just
like-
imagining Lump's parents like trying to sleep, and Milo's just next to the bed, just standing there.
I flew up.
Eyes are just like
That is-
poking
You're on.
over the mattress, like,
She's like itches. He's like itches for my face. Like,
Lum's mom feels like Milo's breath on her face.
Yeah.
freshly throw up breath.
I guess we head over to Lump's house then.
Yeah, I gotta go clean up that ice cream anyway.
All right. The bat symbol.
Back at
You
Mike
all
Lump's house.
arrive at Lump's house on your bicycles. The street lights have just come on. You have reached Lump's house just in time.
Nice.
Rosalita is heading out for the day. She's done all of her cleaning and made dinner, which is in the oven. That whole shtick.
Rosalita. Los niñas es no buena.
Sí.
Gracias.
She's just like shuffled off down the street.
Is she
Okay,
deaf?
guys, we can go. Go ahead, sorry.
Is she deaf, or does she just not like to talk in Spanish?
She did talk in Spanish.
Oh, I thought she ignored you.
No, she said something to me. Wait, didn't she just say something to me? I was like, she's like, okay, and then laughed, right?
She said "see."
Oh, see, yeah, okay, yeah. So she said, yeah.
I just heard the shoveled away part.
Oh yeah.
Just ignores him.
Anyway.
No.
You're not the master of the house. Goodbye.
she's around more than my mom is. My mom has a spin class that she has to go to, and always comes like, I don't know why I'm doing it with my voice. My mom always has a spin class that she has to go to, and she always comes back smelling like wine.
Spinning. What is
My
she
mom
spinning?
goes to jazzercise
I
for
have
that.
no idea.
Is she spinning around?
I have never asked once in my life because I don't want to know.
Solid.
Well, that makes this job easier. We just all have to call our parents, tell them that your parents said that it was okay, and that's it.
Are my parents even home?
Nope.
I didn't think so.
Yeah, your dad's not home. Your mom's at spin class. Like we can
My
sleep over.
parents will love me. That's why they buy my love.
Yep.
Oh.
I call the house phone first, and my mom, being a very busy newscaster, has an answering machine. And I just get up real close and go, 7 days. And hang up and go.
I've always wanted to do that.
She'll know what that means.
She's like, oh yeah, it's
My
close.
mom's
She'll
7
get it.
days. She'll know.
I'm going to call my aunt, and I don't. Since she works night shift, I don't know if she'll be home to answer. But if she doesn't, I'll leave a voicemail saying, "Hi, I'm at Lumps. Yeah, bye."
I'll try not to throw up this time.
He's
Lump has
like,
been cleaning this stuff this whole time, too,
They're
by
like-
the way.
I also tried the wasabi ice cream. It's not good. Bye.
That's not the thing that makes vampires.
No, it's not. And then he hangs up.
Although I still have my doubts about that.
You never know.
I mean, vampires. Did you ever see that movie Lost Boys? It's my favorite.
Sandra perks up a little bit and is like,
It's a very good movie.
I have it on the
Movie? That was a documentary.
The Highlander was a documentary, and the things that happened in it were in real time.
You,
Miranda?
you have any scary movies.
I really like horror.
A potential reason why Cassandra might be an evil witch, a witch, sorceress, demon controlled by a demon, and or other dark entity. She probably thinks this is cool. Question mark. Probably. Never mind.
Wait, Succubus question mark?
What list are you working on?
Nothing.
Well, I thought you had a list for how to bust into that building.
That's a different list.
That would be a very helpful
I
list.
just make lists.
Where's the other list?
It's the page right before. It's in a different journal. Here. And she has like the possibilities of how to break in.
Milo,
But
like,
she calls her parents' house.
Milo takes
like
the book with
diagrams?
his sticky hands and he goes, whack! And he like, peels his hand off the journal. He's like trying not to like rip the pages because it's like,
There's a lot of information and ideas in there. Be careful.
It's
trying
okay.
to read a book with oobleck on your hands.
He's like trying to like shit out the book like
Never
that.
been as bothered as in this moment by Milo's stickiness.
It's
He's
like,
like-
Christmas Vacation. Just saps all over his head. It's
Yeah.
like,
And for shits and giggles, the Milo kind of like flips the book over and like he like lets go with the one hand and it's still like stuck. This is
Milo, on
I've
the
ascended
on the
to a new
table over
level.
there are wet wipes. Please, for the love of everything that's holy on this planet, use one.
if my hands get wet, they'll get stickier.
I don't think that's a possibility.
You want to try? And he licks his hand.
Milo, if you touch me with that, we are going to have to fight, and I'm sorry. I like you very much, but if you touch me with your sticky hand, I'm going to fight you.
Fight
You're a
club.
yellow belt,
Fight
aren't you?
club.
He like just wipes his hand like on his shorts. It does stick a little bit, like there's friction, and he's like,
I thought for sure Milo was going to wipe his hands on my bed. I was gonna call it all. Start doing some WWF wrestling moves.
Right.
jumps off the bed, does
Jump-
like a
Milo ducks out of the way because Lump's too slow.
Oh, but Milo does get to the list of what Miranda was writing down. So what did Miranda write?
What did she write?
The possible entry points: either A, we get really good at rock climbing and climb up to the back. B, we get like a really big ladder that is tall enough to go up and over the electric fence, but we would also need to figure out a way to trip and or cancel all of the surveillance that they do have. B, we would have to figure out how many people that are there and what kind of rotations they have. So that's actually a separate issue. We probably can't go through the front gate, but that's probably the easiest. So either A, distraction, B, figure out rotations, C, we need to get the key to get in.
Does this government building do field trips?
God,
You know,
God,
You
does
know? let's see what God's deciders say.
listen, the White House does field trips, so why can't this government building?
Exactly.
Take the wheel.
It does, in fact, do guided tours.
Shut up.
They do not.
We just picked up like a brochure on the way back, and they're like, "Oh wow, wait a minute."
well, actually, I had one right here. So
Right?
So we just
my dad just brought them one day, and I have them.
I made a whole list.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there we
then
go. We
figure
just
out a
need to-
brochure. It makes everything easier.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did anybody ask Lump what his thoughts were on how to get in, or did you guys just all start doing things?
Lump, are you not part of our friend group? Can you not just
Oh,
speak?
I just kept my mouth shut, and I was sitting back here like this, just waiting to see if I get called on.
Or you can just talk. We're not in class anymore, so you can just talk.
You don't have to raise your hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes the things that I
See,
say.
I thought I had the upper hand.
Oh, yeah.
I'm slowly finding out I did not have the upper hand doing this. I thought I was morally correct about things.
No.
How much is it to
How do
take
we
a
sign up
tour?
how do we sign up for a tour?
Well, I mean, there's a number on here where you can just call and set it up in the morning. I don't
Who
know
has-
what time to do them at, though.
Who has the most adult voice?
I
Not
can
me.
do it.
Sandra,
I think
Cassandra.
Cassandra does.
Cassandra can do it.
will we need a chaperone?
We can just say we have one and then not bring one.
Wait,
Can we blend in with another group tour? If
oh, sorry, good. Sorry.
if they're also doing group tours, maybe we can just blend into one of them and make it look like we're a part of that tour. Then we don't have to bring an adult.
And in an emergency, we can ask Steve.
The bread guy.
Oh, yeah, that might actually be more fun.
He
If
is
we
a
ask-
grown
Red guy.
Yeah.
Steve would have a lot of fun going to a secret government facility to save an alien. Or he could just go on a fun trip with us and not know the secret details.
Wait a minute, is there like a local babysitter or something?
There's the Babysitters Club.
Damn, Christy.
There's Surfer Boyfriend.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure there's like the local babysitter club or something that they just know like the kids around. So like maybe we could just walk up to one of their doors and be like, "Can you come with us?"
I'm just happy it's becoming canon. I love it.
We need a grown up.
I need a
I was
grown-up.
going to suggest Rosalita, but because I have a little bit of money left over, I could offer to her to take us. But I like the idea of Steve. He is pretty awesome.
I will talk to Steve.
I mean, we
Who's
could
talking
get
to
more
Steve?
bread out of it too.
As long as they don't touch me or get near me, I'm okay.
The bread, I don't know. You're missing out.
I don't think I am.
It's good. It's garlic and butter.
Yeah, or you can get the garlic and the sauce and the cheese and the pepperoni. And I don't know what voice that was.
Pepperoni.
His voice is
Lump
cracking.
decided to suck in a helium balloon for some reason all of a sudden. God, I lost the voice. But anyway, I think I'll let you guys figure that out. I'm gonna go clean the rest of this stuff up, and I need to do 2 more things. But go ahead, talk amongst yourselves. Lump goes and finishes cleaning up the spot. He also puts in the laser disc of Lost Boys into the TV,
Fuck
Ah.
and then goes to do this. I will say, just for expedience sake, after he's done cleaning up, he does go over to his bookshelf, and you can tell he's looking for something, and he finds a book that was about theories about Leonardo da Vinci's designs for different things, and he starts going over that, he hops on his bed, he starts going over that book, got his little lamp turned on, the little clicker in the back.
You go to put in the DVD, and when you click it on, you have to switch it over to channel 3, of course. And when you're flipping through the channel, for a brief moment, you stop on a channel that it looks like some sort of strange cartoon show. And you hear the announcer voice say, "On the next episode of The Wild Sea, will Priscilla find love?"
Yes.
That's a really good show, you guys.
Cassandra's sitting and goes,
I like the moth one.
I like the mushroom one.
That's the one I like too. I saw her eat a bee. She said it was spicy.
Indeed.
Anyway,
And what is the rest of the group doing while Lump studies and puts on a movie?
I think we mostly figured out our plan. Like in the morning, Cassandra's gonna call to schedule a tour, and I am going to roll up on Steve and be like, "Yo,
it's obvious we love the cactus
I
one.
think
Tofu.
I think it's pretty safe to say that all of us love the Priscilla, and then that's why we watched the bit. And then we were just saying our secondary characters are these ones.
yes, agreed."
That's a given.
Morning rolls around. All of you wake up refreshed. The the title screen of the DVD has just been playing for like hours now. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It's a laser disc, but still the same idea.
Right.
Cassandra has been up since like 6 and has been watching it, trying to see it go into the corner. So she's just like, her knees are like pulled to her chest, and she's just sitting staring.
Good morning.
Wait, is she just staring at the TV, or is she staring?
Oh yeah, she's waiting for it to go into the corner.
I thought somebody was like staring at Lump, just like he's gonna wake up at some point really quickly.
You gonna wake up?
I figured it would be Milo, if anybody, but yeah.
Milo sleeps like a toddler. He sleeps in like the weirdest positions. Starfishes out, like head like this.
So basically, Megan.
He's just uncomfortable. It looks uncomfortable, but that's how he does. That's how he does. He sleeps like a pretzel.
I like it.
Before I meant to do this retroactively if I can. I meant to wait till everybody was kind of like laying down, about like mostly asleep, and I wanted to go over and talk to Miranda for just a second. Hey, Miranda, are you awake?
Miranda just like, oh, did you like, like,
Oh, jeez. Yeah, I thought you swallowed something. Sorry.
probably. I don't know.
I've been meaning to ask because I haven't got the chance to, but how's your brother doing?
Oh, I thought you were going to talk about Cassandra.
Well, maybe in a minute. I was trying to be sweet at first, but first it's sweet, then it's sour, like the Sour Patch Kids. Or first it's sour, then it's sweet. I don't know. One of those two.
I don't know. I just keep on eating them by the mouthful, and then my mouth just feels really weird afterwards. But
I like it because it makes it really juicy in the mouth, like because you get all that sour and the sweet together. But anyway, yes. How's your brother?
yeah, he's doing it. He's okay. I saw him. I was supposed to see him yesterday, but then my parents got super busy, and then they had to go to the hospital. So they might still be there right now. I think that's where they were last night. But I think he's doing okay. I can't wait to tell him about the alien, though. He's never gonna believe me.
I figured he would think that's so cool. But I know we've been running around with a lot of things happening recently, and I know you like to kind of sneak off and go see him, but we haven't had the chance, and I feel bad about that because I was going to try to make an excuse for you. to say like you had to go check on.
I mean, that would be nice. We can see him after we bust an alien out of the super government facility. But
That would be good.
yeah.
But anyway, Cassandra now. I actually wasn't prepared for this. I'm gonna try now.
The password to your laptop.
I don't think I'm her type, but
But you're obviously really trying to get her attention because you put on the Lost Boys. I mean, like.
well, I mean, I had the Raven and some of the other books and stuff up there before. I
You
just
invite
like,
her to a picnic at the graveyard.
you know what?
I
That's a
saw
smart idea. I'm a little afraid of the graveyard, but
I saw a movie once, and that's where they were on a date, and it was like super romantic, and like the woman was wearing this really pretty black dress with the long sleeves, and the guy had this nice little suit on, and he was like, "Let me take you to the graveyard," or something like that, and it was super sweet.
that's a lot.
So,
And
you know what we need to do is we'll paint a little mustache and slick back your hair, and we can give her your dad's soup coats.
say things like Calamia.
Yeah,
Oh shit.
that's what he was saying. Instead of Cassandra, just call her Kelly, whatever, and then just sweep her off of her feet.
Milo
Nice.
like
Where this is
snorts
going.
out of his sleep, like, what?
So, anyways, I'm pretty sure that Cassandra is either
Deborah.
like this, like magic wielder or like something else. But like she's definitely got some like magic in her.
I should learn magic, or
Yes.
like what kind of magic? Like do the card tricks, or
Is Milo awake?
He's
kinda.
like waking up right now. He's like doing the little frog blink, like
You can talk about this.
ready for that.
his hair is like
I didn't think you can actually do that.
his hair is sticking up in like weird directions. He has like a little like trail of drool, just like
Oh god.
he's disgusting. He's a disgusting little kid.
What the heck is wrong with this kid? Oh, it's so much. You're
Looks
awesome.
over at Milo, and she's just like, I think he's afraid of water. If he's not, he acts like it.
I mean, that's been my theory this whole time.
Milo, are you afraid of water?
No,
Do you just like water?
like to drink or to swim in it.
Either.
Nick, that's awesome. We all had a Milo in our group, Nick. I'm ashamed to say I think I was the Milo for a little bit in our group.
Don't know who the Milo was. You were the
I
Milo.
was stinky, but I wasn't. I don't know how stinky I was, but I was definitely stinky.
Miranda gives Lump a little thumbs up, like, I don't think Milo heard anything that we just said. Like, I think we're good.
We were trying to be quiet, honestly. I just can't do that voice quietly.
No.
Are we
No.
still busting
Yeah.
into that building?
Yeah,
I'm
shh, go
hungry.
to sleep. It's okay.
I'm hungry.
There's Cheetos on the other side of where you are right now.
Oh, good. He like rolls over and
Cheese
like
puffs.
feels around for it. And
Falls asleep with like a hand and mouth full of Cheeto. Right.
I have a picture of Mikey doing just that when he was a kid. Yeah.
Just
Wait.
follows us. Cheeto dust around his mouth.
yeah, it's all.
It was those little veggie puffs for like little guys that were like better for him to have.
Yeah.
But yeah, he
Yeah.
had one of those.
The healthy Cheetos.
Milo's
Kinda, yeah.
so disgusting. I was not like this at all.
Nobody thought that for a second, to be fair. I saw in your eyes like, this is my chance. This is my chance to be everything that I've always hated.
Yeah, I'm
Everything I
gonna,
always wanted to be.
I'm gonna live the childhood I wanted.
The egg of your heart, your would-be self.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
Ray,
Yeah.
what would I roll to see if I remembered my dream?
Oh,
I would say brains. Yeah.
Okay.
Brains.
I
Plain.
was going to talk about that part too.
5.
Cool. Out of
8.
beautiful. Yeah, you remember your dream. What'd you dream about? Darkness.
It was
I
set in some kind of austere academy, like dark academia. Everybody's wearing matching black uniforms. I'm there with Milo and Miranda and Ruby and Lump, and we are all being reprimanded by the headmaster. And the headmaster is like, yes, you know why I'm called the headmaster? Because I take the heads of children. And everybody is like, oh no! But Cassandra's sitting there like, sick. And there's a little silver cloche on a table, and the headmaster takes it, and it's an alien head there. And Cassandra like wakes up really suddenly at like 6 in the morning, and that's why she's up, curled in on herself, because it was a bit of a spooky dream.
Ooh,
And she's
spooky.
totally not afraid of having spooky, weird dreams. Totally not. That would be so ungoth to be afraid of that.
Right.
She was just sitting there, just like,
That dream was awesome.
like that dream was so fun.
I mean, if we're all
Well,
ready-
I'm gonna say that brings us to the present time,
Okay.
where it is time to ring up Steve and figure out this plan. Get it into motion.
I go make Eggos for everybody.
Aw.
Steve,
Uh,
just go.
What's up, adventure dude?
we have. Oh yeah, we looked for Steve's number in the yellow pages.
I just
Does-
assumed you would
Not
have
a-
it.
Does anyone know Steve's last name?
No.
No.
Did you call the restaurant he works at?
Yeah, we
Are
could
they
call.
Nobody knew he was there.
Yeah, but he wouldn't be able to leave work if he was on. If he was
I mean,
like on shift. and
Would they
stuff.
just give us his
Whatever.
contact information because it was the 80s/90s and there wasn't such a thing as serial killers back then?
I mean,
That makes sense. That or we looked through the
there
yellow
were-
pages.
No, I just have no
Oh.
idea.
Did we call every Steve?
Yeah, we did.
Every
Well,
Steve.
I'll call I was like, Steve from the bread store. No, okay.
Are you Squidward? That's okay.
Are
Take your
you
time.
So I finally get a hold of Steve, and I'm like, "Hey, it's Milo, the one that gets the breadsticks at the back of the restaurant."
No, what's up, sticky dude?
Yeah, the sticky kid. Do you wanna we're going on a super cool adventure. Do you wanna come with us?
Oh man, that sounds rad.
Really?
Where are we going?
We're going to and he like leans over and he like puts the phone like to his like shoulder. He's like, "Where are we going again?"
Who are you yelling at?
It's Cassandra. Like, what's the name of the?
We're going to the government place.
Oh, Dart! We're going to Dart.
We're going
Dart.
to the
We're going
Dart
to Dart.
government place. They are doing field trips, but we need a cool adult to come with us.
Oh man, I don't do the government, man.
You
What if you want to like
Or you can just
cool secrets from
you
the
can
government?
pretend that you're our guardian for the first bit, and then you can dip after.
Hey, Milo. Tell
Yeah?
me $10.
We have $10.
Oh man, $10. All right, man. Like, so what time y'all need me to be there?
Hang on. When do we need him?
Well,
when
that
does-
depends. Do you
when
want
does
to come pick us up or meet us there?
That'll be creepy. I don't want to be. I don't want to be in a car.
Well, we
It's
can
kids
meet
on
him there
bikes,
at
not kids in cars.
What time's the field trip,
What time do they start doing field trips, Ray?
Cassandra?
8 a.m.
8 a.m.
Let's go with 9.
That's
Let's go with 9 o'clock. You can be there. You don't need to pick us up. You can just meet us there.
Okay, hold on 1 second, sticky dude. And you hear him like kind of put the phone down a little bit, and he's like, Hey, Brian, I'm not coming in today. All right, cool, man. All right, Sticky Dude. I'll be over in just a little bit with the van.
Okay. Cool. Can you bring some breadsticks?
Oh yeah, man. I swiped. I mean, I've got a whole bunch of them.
Nice. Incredible. Nice. Okay.
Kind of how I eat, man.
That's cool.
Oh no.
Milo wants to be every bit of Steve. Unlimited supply of breadsticks. So
When
he's
I
like,
grow up, I want to be Steve.
okay, I will see you there. Bye. And then he just hangs up.
Hey guys, what kind of
Yeah?
juice does everybody want?
What?
What?
What kind of juice does everybody want?
Do you have cranberry?
I want orange juice.
Can I have apple?
You have to yell it.
You have to yell it.
Can I have apple?
Orange.
Either cranberry or clamato, please.
Okay.
What's the what?
Clamato juice. It's like
Sounds
It's like
fake.
blood.
it looks like blood.
What is
With
it
the
made
vampire.
out of?
I think tomatoes.
Well, what's the other part?
That's a great question.
I just
And
know it hurts
it's-
like blood.
I don't know.
Let me ask.
Oh, no.
Google.
Milo looks
That's-
visibly
it's-
upset. He's like,
it's-
tomato juice.
It's clam juice. It's
Oh,
clam and
yeah.
tomato.
Really?
That's right. It is.
Oh my god, that sucks. I didn't.
Rob.
Milo actually looks
drink
visually
that?
disturbed. He's like,
It looks like blood.
you want to drink tomato juice?
I mean, I like
we got
tomatoes.
8.
Miranda nudges Milo. I think that Cassandra's the vampire.
Cassandra like doesn't smile, but like you can see like little sparkles around her. Like, yay!
What was said? I missed it.
And she doesn't smile, but she's very excited that Miranda thinks she's a vampire.
Oh, okay. That's fun.
Miranda told Milo that she thinks that Cassandra's a vampire, and now Milo
Cool.
is like, no.
So,
But like
at this
can
point,
somebody-
Mom comes up with everybody's Eggos and drinks and stuff in a tray.
This is
and,
fancy.
I start
know-
handing them out, and I'm sorry. I'm just gonna do this real quick. I hand them out, and Cassandra gets like a goblet-looking thing with clamato juice in it, and Lump has cut the Eggo in such a way that it kind of resembles a heart, but not like the love heart, like an atomically correct heart. And
So it
She's
looks like a potato.
essentially, it looks like a potato with like a little piece stuck up to the
Lumpy.
artery. I don't know. And, yeah, but he tried his best, and he takes the syrup away from Milo and just gives him some powdered sugar. Like, there you go. And then he gives Miranda
better.
and everybody else some stuff. And yeah, then he just sits down and he just, I'll be quiet now. Sorry.
Miranda leans into Cassandra. I think Lump would be really good at making a picnic.
This is a
Dang.
really good breakfast.
A good friend right there.
Okay. Thank you,
That's-
Lump.
It's Lump's happy dance. Just doing it where nobody can see it.
We gotta
He
do
saw it on a music video one time. He thought
Right?
it was, like cool people did. Yeah.
Oh.
There
it.
you go. Miranda's
Cassandra, please.
for food, having a good time.
Yeah, he's having fun.
It was with Primo Miranda's too.
Y'all enjoy your breakfast. The morning is going well. You get woken up and all that. And from down the street outside of Lump's house, you can hear the sound of tires squealing, like trash cans being ran over, and then somebody stomping the brakes in front of Lump's house. And taking a peek outside, you all see Steve's van.
Oh,
You've got to describe the van.
I told him that he could meet us at the dart place because Milo doesn't like cars because he gets car sick.
He's got his Walkman headphones on. He's like drumming on the steering
It's
wheel.
auto. He's Otto from The Simpsons.
Yeah. Heard absolutely nothing Milo said about not bringing the van or meeting him or any of that. He's just
You
Does
just
it have like a
is-
terrible like tie-dye tiger unicorn spray paint collage
I-
on the side of the van?
oh yeah.
I would really appreciate to know what Steve's van looks like with heavy detail.
story, Ray.
They're like
Can't
little
picture-
beads like along like the frame of the door when you can like get in and stuff.
Lord.
It's carpeted
He's-
in
yeah,
there.
he's got the
So-
wall-to-wall shag carpeting.
This is a van that only Steve could afford. It is definitely like fifth hand. So it's dented, it's beat up, the door barely stays closed.
He's got a bungee
so-
strap on it.
Yeah, it's like it's a bungee cord that goes from like the passenger window to the door handle. But as he rolls up, it is like a beautiful neon purple with like sparkles in it. On one side is a wizard casting fireball, and on the other
Nice.
is a unicorn.
Aw.
There
There's
is
that.
also like, because you guys are up on the second floor, you can kind of look down, and on the top of the van, you can see there's like a bunch of people that kind of look like cowboys and like Wild West shooting at like this octopus thing.
Aww.
Nice.
Nice tie-in, man. I got it.
Fun.
How are we gonna bring in Shatter to this? That's what I want to
Right.
see. I'm waiting to see that one.
You're gonna see a chicken in that science government building. It's a warping chicken. It's a displacer chicken.
Displacer chicken, I love it. I'm just gonna go ahead and write that down.
TM, TM, TM.
That's on
Deborah, the
inside.
displacer chicken. Yeah, it has to cluck before it can displace.
Yeah. Oh my god! If it would have been on Steve's van, and every time he hit the horn, it did that. Though,
Yes.
that's amazing.
Oh my god.
That's okay. His place is still pretty perfect. His van is still
It's
pretty
good.
perfect.
It's still good.
Yeah.
So he gets out and kind of walks over, unhooks the bungee cord so that he can slide the door open. And you do, in fact, see the beads that Milo was talking about. There's also a lovely shag carpet in there. But there are no other seats to speak of other than a few bean bags.
Nice.
No
Um,
seatbelts, we die like men.
I would like to. Point
There
out-
was no seatbelt in this time.
Oh no. I would like to point out when Lump was packing his bag, he put in like he has tools that he uses. Whatever the 1980-90s version of the precision tools for computers and stuff for the chipboards and stuff, he threw that in there, and he has like it looks like a keyboard with like a key card looking thing attached to it. Terminator 2 with John and get the money out of the ATM thing. Same idea. And he's got what was the other thing I was going to throw in there? We got the tools, got that, and he's got a lock picking kit that he put in there.
Nice.
Yeah,
He's
neat.
practicing for fun.
Now,
Not that I'm trying to be like, oh, we got all these things. I just figured he throws that stuff in there just in case.
Miranda, you were saying that you wanted to sneak off home. Do you just want to like tell everybody so that?
Yeah, no. I just want to grab more tools, or like things to put in her backpack, because I feel like she just needs more things now. And I was also just gonna grab like tiny tools like screwdriver, wire cutters, extra wire, batteries.
Rubber gloves so we don't get zapped.
Right.
Gloves. So just like
Oh.
that too. So just like I was gonna grab like those two things, to either like fry a circuit board or just to like maybe like unscrew things.
Lump put on his galoshes too.
Nice.
His
Perfect.
rubber galoshes.
love it.
He's wearing it.
I love that. So, when you all get outside, you gather back up at the van. Miranda's collected her things. You know, everybody's just kind of gotten what they need to get this this thing happening. You all go to climb into the van, and it kind of like smells like faintly like skunk in here.
Yeah, it does.
Well, Milo's not getting in the van because he doesn't like cars.
You can ride up front, Sticky Dude.
No,
You won't
that's
get sick in the front.
no, that's okay. I'll bike there. Side
want
note: Milo's parents died in a car crash, so he's not a fan.
What if we tie Milo down to the top to the roof?
He could sketch. Lump, do you have a skateboard? Because if Milo just hangs onto the back, he can just
I
skate.
can just tie my bike to the hitch of the
Yeah.
to the hitch of the van. Actually, Milo wants to do that. He's like, Miranda, can I borrow your jump rope?
Yeah.
Okay, good. And then he takes it and like ties it around the hitch and then ties it around Spike. This is a terrible idea, but he's doing it.
Hey, kids,
Steve's
don't-
like,
I was-
this is
Milo
gonna
did-
be gnarly, dude. If anything goes wrong, you make sure to yell real loud so I can hear you, okay?
Okay, Steve, did you bring the breadsticks?
Oh yeah, man, here you go. And he like
Thank you.
hands you a microwave. Well, no, it's like a toaster oven breadstick. Like kind of warm.
Good.
All right, let's rock and roll. He jumps in the seat and he's like, oh, and he takes the cassette he was listening to out of his Walkman, and he's like, figured y'all would probably want to jam out to this too. And he like puts it into his cassette thing. He's like, let's go, throws it into drive. And as you all are heading towards the Dart building, the cassette starts playing and it says, Chapter 2, Naturally Shattered. The group finds their way, and it's like an audio book of the Naturally Shattered podcast.
He was jamming out to that?
Yep. It's Steve.
Cassandra nods. Like, all right, yeah, that's sick. Well, I can mosh to this.
Checks out.
I really like the Viking like guy.
Oh, Vikings are my favorite.
I like the dark-skinned, red-haired lady.
Yeah, she's pretty cool too. Sometimes she just takes things randomly. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. They have like a really good friendship, that giant Viking and her. What's her name? Is it Dahlia?
It's Dahlia, man.
Oh yeah, Dahlia. That's awesome.
Don't ever diss Dahlia.
Hey, no disrespect here. I just couldn't remember the name. I like the Seamus guy the most. That's why I remember his name, because he was awesome. He could turn himself into a wolf, and his armor shifted with the wolf, and it's pretty sweet.
Yeah, man.
Voice that dropping the voice.
Sometimes when I get a little bit of extra money in my paycheck, I like to order off of the Shattered Tabletop Gaming Spreadshirt and get some Naturally Shattered merch.
Oh man, did you know you could take one of those shirts and you can detail it yourself and put your name on there and stuff? It's pretty sweet. Or you could add another decal to it, and then have a double decal shirt with maybe, I don't know, maybe you have something of your own that you would like to toss on there, put your name underneath it, and show off your love for STG games and as your own thing. Back to you, Ray.
Lump was just staring directly into the camera.
And
Hey
James
guys,
was-
Lump here. Hope you've been having a good time.
Fourth wall, like, completely shattered.
Hey, Lump here. 2 words for you. Merch store.
This episode is brought
Everyone,
by our merch store.
everyone else sitting in the van is watching Lump talking to the door of the van.
drops the voice, just like, hi, my name's Mike. I play Lump in our series. Just want to let you know real quick that we have a really great merch store just starting up. We're putting out a few new. We got some of the new artwork done by our great and awesome G9, and as well as some others. And you can get your own personalized shirt right from our store. And now
Like
back to our show.
It only takes a few minutes to get down this winding road. Like, took longer on your bikes, obviously. Milo, you're in the back, like,
I'm going so fast right now.
oh yeah, like
The pedals are like barely holding on.
the speed limit's 25, but
We're going
Steve,
40.
Steve's speedometer doesn't work. So yeah, you're going like 40, 45 right now.
Whoa!
He like leans out the window. He's like, "We're coming up, Sticky Dude. I'm gonna slow down."
Okay, and I like start to like try to like brake. It's really hard to catch my feet on the pedals because they're moving so fast. But I'm trying to brake.
Or something on the wheel spokes.
Aren't you on a skateboard?
So you're like,
Oh no, that card got shredded.
Oh, it's shredded. Yeah. It's smoking. It's gone.
It's just the clothespin now on the thing.
There's like only a little piece of it left holding
A
on.
little stump of card left.
Like, oh man, I gotta get another one.
You pull into the parking lot and
Mickey Mantle.
Steve shuts off the van and everything, makes sure Milo's okay. And you see that in the daytime, the gate is open. The guards are still there, but the gate is wide open.
Oh, sick. Okay.
And you see that there are other groups that are heading into the building. They're all being led by people with the white lab coats. There's 2 distinct other groups, but you see a third one is kind of forming.
Go to the one that's
Yep.
forming.
And you know what? Cassandra just walks up and stands towards the back, like she belongs there.
Okay.
One of her like aspects, I think it was, like the words that we picked at the beginning is that she's unassuming.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Does this help us?
It helps Cassandra.
Sick. Okay.
What does the group look like? Like, what's their
What's their
vibes?
You mean our
Mostly bad ideas. There is a little bit of like a what you call it delay on the rolls. So if somebody rolled too like before you and you roll too quickly after them, it won't go through. You might have to do it again a couple seconds later. The group looks like just townsfolk. They're wearing like some are wearing t-shirts, some are wearing their button-up shirts. I mean, there's like a few people with like cameras and stuff.
Okay, so we can pretty much blend in.
What are we looking like?
I'm still wearing the same clothes from yesterday.
I mean,
Cassandra ran home and changed into a new all-black outfit, sort of striping on it.
I need all of you to roll charm while telling me what it is that you're wearing and all that.
Oh no.
What it is that we're
You
wearing?
sure about charm? You
Oh,
sure about that one?
Are you sure about that?
Okay, it's
A
a 3 out of
D10.
4 for that.
Uh,
A 10! Explode!
oh,
Oh,
Our
is,
team.
Nice. I got a 16.
All right, dang.
Lump's wearing a black T-shirt. It's got a picture of anime style wolf on it with armor and a little bit of red beard hanging off of it.
Ha.
Underneath it just says Super Gets.
Shameless self-promotion. I love it.
He's got his jean shorts on, but they're
Nice.
black. Chuck Taylors, white socks, kind of like rolled down or like folded down, and he's wearing a Nintendo hat, but he's wearing it backwards.
Wow.
He's
That's
blend in.
spiffy.
Okay. I like it. Would anybody else like to describe what they're wearing, or
Come on, Miranda.
Miranda is wearing like Lisa Frank like style, like almost leggings with a huge tutu over top. She's wearing like this like pink t-shirt that clashes with the bottoms, and like she's wearing like her still like her little hat, and she has like her like Barbie backpack that just seems like it's chocked full of random shit if you like opened up on the top and all the useful stuff at the bottom. And she probably
Nice.
has like ratty like tennis shoes that like the laces are like tucked in because they've been so destroyed by her just like not tying her shoes.
Okay.
She has a little notebook at the very top. It says "cool field trip."
That's awesome.
I love it.
I think Milo, so I got a 14 out of a D10. So I think he's gonna look the best he's ever been, even though he didn't really try. When he was hitched up to Steve's van, like the wind somehow managed to like make his hair look like nice.
Yeah.
Like it's slicked and it's kind of like
Yeah.
at the same time.
And and like the stickiness makes it look like it's a hair gel.
Yeah. That's awesome.
So it looks like that. And like he's I mean he doesn't really he like wears this, sometimes he just doesn't change clothes from like the last day. So like I mean I guess if anything he just like dipped over to his aunt's place and found the least disgusting shirt he could find. But he still has like his little shorts and he has matching socks this time.
Perfect.
So
Who?
Love that.
Milo is looking like Dustin from season 2, Stranger Things, when Steve
Yeah.
taught him how to move his hair.
Yeah.
He's got that going on.
I like
I will say that Ruby is with you all, but not with you all.
Mm-hmm.
Found a little
Like-
baggie of like
like
3
work.
pens with price tags on them. I just pick them up and I pocket them real quick. I'm like, she'll like these.
With
A joke
Chat's
just for
roll,
Bro.
with Chat's roll of 2, the guard doesn't really notice you. Doesn't really care.
Nice.
I guess is the way to word it.
Nice.
You all are with the group. You could be with Steve. You could be with any of the other adults. The guard really doesn't get paid enough to care.
Sick.
So a scientist comes out and he kind of adjusts his name badge and everything, and he's like, "Hello, everyone. I am Dr. Nicholas. I will be conducting your tour today. Please, if you'll follow me." And he leads everyone into the building.
Does he look like the guy that was talking to the great kid?
He does not.
Beans.
Where do you think
now-
all these dudes are coming from?
When you get into the building,
The vents.
you see a number of other scientists running around doing their thing. Nick is going off on that spiel about stay with the group. There'll be, a lunch served at the end. There'll be time to go to the gift shop.
Oh,
The usual tourist spiel. And you see that it's basically like this long hallway with like large windows. And as you're walking along, you're allowed, like, he stops and he's doing that, like, this is where we do beta testing of new circuit boards, and it's boring,
to everybody else but Lump.
right?
Lump is really big and he's like trying to look.
I'm trying to look for the room with like the kids' stuff in it.
Well, we know which direction that the room is because we know the outside of the building.
That's true.
So if we're talking like which cardinal direction we enter from, what cardinal direction is the kids' room?
Do we have like a map of the building, like a
Yeah.
tourist-friendly map of the building?
I'm gonna say yes.
That'd
It's
be nice.
part of the little brochures that they hand out.
There's a
Wow.
star that says "You are here." The
Yeah.
room's over there,
Oh, but the room is not on the map.
but it's in
That-
the general direction of
that
where it
whole-
should be.
That whole part is non-existent on the map.
Oh,
Surprise,
yeah.
surprise.
surprise, surprise!
So if you all are looking to sneak away from the group, I would
Yes.
like everyone to roll grit, please.
D20.
Can I make it easier on them by distracting Dr. Nicholas?
Sure. How would you like to distract them?
I just like sneak up to him and look at him and go, Has anyone ever died here? Like I kind of glance back at the group and like make like a little head motion, like go, go, go. I'm rather fascinated by that.
You see him get a little bit sweaty, and he's like, no, of course not. All of our safety protocols are top of the line, and no one has ever unalived in this building ever.
Are you sure about that?
Absolutely positive.
Then why do I hear the sounds of crying, spirits begging for life?
Whose kid is this?
Waiting for their final moments on a cry for help that will go forever unheard by those that could make a difference. You know anything about that?
And on that note, carrying on, and he just like turns away, like to take the group further. You can see some of the adults are even a little disturbed. Like there's one lady like clutching her pearls a little bit, like.
Good.
Oh, beautiful.
Has the group gotten away?
I rolled an 11 on a d6, so
Nice.
I got a 3 on a 6.
I also got a 3 on the 6.
All right.
I was trying to provide music.
am I in the
for-
vents, God? Am I in the vents?
God, am I in the vent?
You're like leading. You're leading the charge since you were the one who actually saw the bedroom. Cassandra, you're kind of like in the back of the pack, catching up.
Yeah, I got a 15 for grit out of 20.
Oh,
Beautiful.
Oh,
So the 4 of you, well, actually 5, are sneaking through the building. You have successfully gotten away from all tourist groups and things like that. And as you're creeping towards where the room would be, or like the staircase leading up to the second floor, I should say, you're out of that hallway with the windows. Like there's actually like doors and stuff over this way. And as you're sneaking, all of you hear the sound of footsteps approaching you, and you can kind of like see heading in your direction. There's 2 guards with a scientist, and they're kind of like talking as they're coming towards you.
assume camouflage positions. And I, is there like a potted plant I can hide behind?
against the wall.
There is not, but serendipitously, there is a door that is unlocked that you'd be able to dip into the room.
Go, go, go! Like,
Now, you get
Close the
into
door.
this room, close the door. It's very, very dark in here, except for one computer monitor that's kind of lit up a little bit. And, like, you can see there's some test tubes and some wires and things like that hanging around.
I want to go to the computer monitor.
Never mind.
I think Lump and Milo are, like, fighting over who gets there first.
No, I got here first.
Do we gotta roll brawl on this or fight or what?
I guess
Brawn?
so.
Sure, brawl off.
Is it brawn or fight? Which one are we doing?
That's up to you two.
I mean, I'll do
I
brawn.
mean, that seems kind of biased because they might be better or worse at something.
That is a D8.
I look at Miranda and just go,
Okay.
did you want to use the computer before either of them touched it?
Well, what?
I got a 3.
Boys.
Wait. Destroy it. All right, I got a 7 out of 12. Brawn.
He just pushes me out, and I just
Yeah. Hip check. Move it.
I put my hand on his face and I just push it back like that. Like not hard or anything. I just go. Ugh. So I get to the computer and I start typing on it, Miranda style.
Okay. You are Miranda style hand jamming this keyboard.
It was the best. I have to.
It's like
Good. 'Cause you're like,
do we even know what's on the
it's
screen?
definitely like
Did Love just immediately start hitting the keys?
we were checking what's on the screen first, then I start hitting keys.
so it's the logo of Dart, and as you start like smashing keys, you find that it doesn't even need a password.
Oh.
Uh,
good.
Reckless.
But this
in.
isn't like where you move the mouse around and like click on folders and stuff. This
Use
is
the
all
arrow.
like green screen.
This
So
DOS.
you have to like
Say
you have to
program.
DOS it and put
Yeah.
put commands in there.
WINGET//update/all.
Do you type that and do you hit enter?
I do not type that. I don't
Delete
doesn't
the entire thing.
know what to type for this. I mean, is it a Unix system? Is it a
It is Unix.
Is it a,
Or is it like an Oregon Trail system where you just use the arrow keys and hit
You
enter?
died of dysentery.
guys? We can't ford the river. We have to try to float.
Shit! I've been bit by a snake.
Damn it. But I guess Lump would know in this time. I kind of have an idea. Okay, so I guess if you want to do the programming checks and stuff, it would be like, yeah, you see, like they didn't really have a drive because the drive was technically the floppy disk drive. It was just running off the regular motherboard for that stuff. So I'm assuming that I'm actually trying to put thought into this. I better shut up and just go. Lump does this, and whatever is necessary, I can roll brains or whatever I need to roll
Yep.
to try to do this. All right.
And Lump does it.
Lump just does it. Can Miranda just listen at the door to make sure that those people are just walking the other way?
Can you lock the door?
I got a 16 out of 20.
Miranda, you do hear the guards and the scientists are like walking by, but then they like kind of stop, and you overhear a part of their conversation. And here, we'll make sure that the creature doesn't get out, because it has provided us way too much information. We cannot possibly lose this thing.
We might have just effed up Aaron.
We are gonna make them lose this thing.
Yeah.
Oh, we may have just screwed up really bad.
We gotta
We might
find
be
that.
in the room with it.
It could be the gray baby, the gray kid.
It could be something else too. But anyway,
Nah.
Anyway, it's fine.
Milo,
Milo doesn't have a sense of danger.
No. But in other news, yes, Miranda,
Anyways,
Is there an air vent in here?
there's multiple air vents.
Is it kid
How
size?
big?
nice for a
I
kid
would
who fit on
I
a
would
bike.
say kids that would fit on a bike would be able to fit in this.
No.
However,
even
Miranda, you are taking in all of this information, as Miranda does. Cassandra, you're kind of hanging out, figuring what's going on. Milo's pouting. Lump is hacking the planet, and the computer screen like shuts off. It's like
Milo,
Good
what'd
job. You broke
the room is pitch black.
Milo, what'd you
Then
touch?
from across the room, like to Lump's right hand side from looking at the computer screen,
The porcelain doll coming at
all
you, right?
of you see like a ring kind of start glowing, and then another ring, and then a third ring. And as it lights up, you get a little bit better view of what's in here, and you see that these three rings are actually on the barrel of what looks like a gigantic laser gun.
Oh shit!
Is
it
it pointing
prompt-
at us?
It is pointed at you, and it promptly goes off.
I hit the floor.
Is there
all of
anything-
you-
Oh, sorry.
All of you begin TV miking and becoming completely digitized and pixelating away. And that is where we are going to end tonight's episode. Thank you all very much for joining us. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did.
I love to be Scooby Doo in the cyber chase. I'm so excited
That was my freaking favorite. I loved that special.
for being Leo Code, guys.
Leo
the
goes.
Kevin
Yes.
This.
Oh my goodness. We appreciate all of you so very much for tuning in and checking out these amazing shows and these cliffhangers. I really hope that you go follow Magical Miss. Maybe we can get another link up real quick while I'm saying goodbye. Super awesome shows, super fun. I'm so thankful for you players. Like,
Friendship is magic.
y'all are awesome. Like, this wouldn't be such a good show without your amazingness. There's our link. Give Magical Miss a follow. It's good times. It's happy vibes, good things. I'm trying to think what our next show coming up is. That would be
The last Tuesday of the next month.
yes, for this show. Next on our lineup will be August 4th, which is Alien, the tabletop RPG, where I get to torment my players with panic and stress. So lots of fun. You know, I'm noticing a theme with my DMing style. Anyway, self-reflection. Love you all very much. We will see you next
It also
game.
happens in our Criteo Go-Go.
Bye, everybody.